NERDSoul.
That's right. Lay Ill Kid at OneYoungsta holding down, bringing that street geek and nerd soul. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go because we got things to talk about up in this Marvel MCU universe. Because I got a question. I was reviewing Echo with Jay Sherer. Shouts to him. Y'all can check it on the channel. Go in and check that out. You know what I'm saying? Listen to that. Or if you don't like Echo, don't listen to it. I guess if you don't like Echo, you're technically not listening to this because you saw the title. You're like, I don't like that girl. And then you ain't even click on it. But if you are here, then you like, yo, man, I got a question too. Where is Vanessa? Because I'm watching all of these, I guess flashbacks that we get on the show in the first season of Echo. And I'm like, okay, so he's kind of taking her in, kind of like family or something like that. He's basically positioning himself as her uncle. And the whole time I'm like, don't he got a boo? I mean, he booed up. You know what I'm saying? We remember season 3 of Daredevil. He was all kinds of booed up. And Vanessa is not only a dope actress. I like the actress, the way she played Vanessa. I like the way Vanessa was written, directed, and acted. But when we first see Vanessa, I'm thinking Vanessa's going to be kind of like leery of Kingpin at first, and then he kind of like sort of like manipulates her to no. Vanessa was crazy from jump. She was crazy. I mean, crazy in a good way because it makes the show work, but crazy like, whoa, girl, this stuff should definitely turn you off. Like, Kingpin is a red flag. I mean, you see this dating stuff all over the place. They be talking about red flags and stuff. Kingpin is definitely a red flag. Everything he be doing is red flaggish. But she was feeling it because she crazy too. And sometimes they say you got to match your crazy with someone else's crazy, and that's what they did. And Vanessa, she not only was kind of cool with Kingpin, but she was like their encouragement. All right, okay, peep this. In a bad way, Vanessa is the perfect woman for a man. Because, as men, we want a woman to encourage us, to strengthen us, to recharge us, to inspire us, to push us forward, to keep us focused. But just not focused on killing people and corrupting politicians and trying to kill people when they're in jail and stuff. That's not what we want to be encouraged on. We want to be encouraged on like positivity, all right? They're doing things for the community. But Vanessa, in a good, bad way, she really became this, I don't know, extra energetic and almost jubilant driving force in the crazy that Kingpin was. Now, all right, you best believe that, I brought 2 of them. Count them, 2. That's right. Young men on here to talk about Vanessa with me because I'm here like, yo, man, I can't be the only one who's like, where is Vanessa at? I don't know where that girl is. So I'm going to give it to, let's say, Jay Sherer first. And as a aficionado up in those Echo and Marvel streets, I hand it over to him. Mr. Sherer, break it down for us one time.
In terms of Vanessa, I'm not exactly sure where she's at or where Marvel wants her to be at, but I can easily see a way back for the Kingpin that would involve Vanessa. Because we know that Vanessa proved to be like a motivating factor for Kingpin, who also happened to encourage him in ways that made him stronger. And the last we saw of Kingpin, before we see him in the plane, potentially thinking about becoming the mayor, the last we see of him is actually Maya trying to use her powers on him in a way to reveal that he doesn't need to be a bad guy. And so my guess is you can easily bring Vanessa back in, especially if you're going to do the Born Again storyline, where Kingpin is going to be this like behind the scenes like crazy person, meaning manipulative of all the people around him. I think Vanessa could actually be the person that's like, look, you've lost your stride. You shouldn't have lost your stride. If you had me around you, you would have done a lot better. And I think that is actually a perfect role for Vanessa. So I don't know where she's at from a Marvel MCU standpoint, but I would say from a standpoint of what she could be doing in the future, it's very easy for me to see that she could be encouraging Kingpin who may be facing an identity crisis, having been rejected by his, goddaughter, we'll call her. But having been rejected by her, I think you could see Vanessa stepping in as like, no, you're on the wrong track. Let's restore you to what you could have been before. And I think that would be actually a really cool place to put Vanessa. So that's what I would be rooting for, but I don't know. And by the way, Vanessa's a great role too. So I want Vanessa back. I don't know how Marvel's going to see her in the context of everything else, but I think she has an important role to play in bringing him back to being the really tough guy Kingpin that we all know and like to watch shows about.
All right, so you see where Jay is coming from as far as like Vanessa, her, I guess, inclusion to the universe as it stands, kind of like where she stood as far as Kingpin was concerned and stuff like that. I'm still thinking narratively, maybe the only thing I can think is maybe at the times that we saw in the flashbacks, maybe either, okay, I got a couple ideas. So all right, maybe Vanessa is off doing something else. Like, Vanessa was still doing those like art, little artsy, fartsy kind of galleries. When you go to those art shows and it looked like a kid in kindergarten did it, but they're like, this represents the beauty of humanity. This shows the cause of destruction in nature or something. And you'd be like, man, that's just splotches. That's all that is. That's just splotches of paint. They ain't deep. But maybe she's off doing like an event like that, or maybe Vanessa is. Maybe Vanessa wasn't really feeling Maya. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Vanessa wasn't feeling Maya as, an addition to their family. You know what I'm saying? Because she's like, this is my man. And this little girl that ain't even our kid is taking away time from my man. So I ain't trying to hear all that. You know what I'm saying? Get this little ragamuffin child up out of here. So who knows? Like maybe she's off doing something else. You know what I'm saying? But maybe there was some friction there where she didn't really like Maya in the first place. And then in that kind of line of thinking, you could then say after he comes back home from Tahoma, I think it's Tahoma. Please, I hope I'm not screwing up that name, but I think it's Tahoma. Once he comes back, then that would give Vanessa ammunition to say, like, see, I told you this girl was a wayward soul and she wasn't, really believing in you as a leader or as a father figure or as an uncle or whatever. She wasn't one of us kind of thing. Maybe that's it. And then that will help her push Kingpin on his line of thinking currently to the mayorship. You know what I'm saying? Be like, look, let's go on and get that mayor thing so we can, control the city. And then, of course, further thinking, if you're looking at something like Devil's Reign, maybe thinking further down the line as going towards governor or president of the United States. You know what? For the MCU, a President Kingpin would be kind of cool. It would definitely throw a different wrinkle into the MCU as a whole. Now, I know, backing up, we're looking at probably President Ross anyway, but maybe seeing a situation where Ross runs against Kingpin or Ross runs with Kingpin as a vice or something, that could be something interesting. A way to kind of like take MCU and shake it. Take the comics and shake it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That could throw a little wrinkle. But, before I go any further forward, we have another young brother on the line. All right. We got Gift Egbelu coming through. Of course, Gift Time Rugby. Check out the HBCU Rugby Classic. He has some thoughts on where Vanessa is. Gift, break it down.
Okay, so we're talking Kingpin and Echo and what happened to Vanessa from season 1. Honestly, I think we got a little bit of an illusion in Into the Spider-Verse, but I think she's just at home. Honestly, I think she's just at home doing business, probably doing more art show stuff. I think there's the assumption that she's died like she did in the car accident, but I think they have a kid. And I bet you they have a kid and she's at home and she's in a safe zone away from him, and he's gonna still work to try and get her back, but she is with the child in a secret place where he can know that she's protected. That's where my thoughts are. I think because Vanessa wasn't gonna go. Like after what we saw after Daredevil 3, season 3, she's not going anywhere. That woman is locked in. She is a queen pin. This is gift time Egbelu. Check it out. Gift time rugby, gift Egbelu X, gift time rugby everywhere else. Cheers.
So there you have it. You know, where are you at on this? Where do you think Vanessa is? Do you think she's dead? Do you think, you know, she's just off doing something else while we were seeing those flashbacks? Do you think it's a situation where she didn't want to be around Maya because she didn't think Maya should even be there at all? You know what I'm saying? These are things that have been kind of like running through my mind as I was like watching season 1. So of course, since this show does something that I think a lot of the shows should have done and is doing and to a pretty good degree, holla at me. I'ma holla at you down in them comments and let's see what you think about Maya, what you think about Kingpin, what you think mostly about Vanessa and where she is. You know, is she alive? Is she around? Did they break up? You know what I'm saying? Or you know what? Maybe they broke up. Ooh, maybe they broke up because of Maya. I peep this. I check this. Let me get on my Jenny Jones, my Ricky Lake. They broke up because of Maya. They couldn't get along over whether Maya should have been there or not. So he spent all these years without Vanessa. You know what I'm saying? Heart was broken, but he filled that heart with his love for Maya, or I guess the love that Kingpin can give. So anyway, he filled that with Maya. But now Maya is gone. She has drawn a line in the sand. She does not mess with Kingpin no more. So now he go back to his girl. Baby, please take me back. And she's like, all right, I'm going to take you back. But when I take you back, I need that old Kingpin. I need that old thing back. Oh, tell me that. Come on now. Tell me I ain't, man, giving y'all the, days of our lives up in this. Anyway, I love all y'all. Any idea, SOUL, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, podcast, all that jazz. And until the next time that you have to either A, break up with your girl because there's another little girl that you got to raise because her daddy died, but because you killed her daddy. And just look, don't worry about all that. We'll talk to y'all later. Peace.